Oh, wait. This has got to be a prop. Chapter 9, Episode 2. Okay, Mum, I'll ask her. Suzanna pocketed her smart device. Is she mad at you? No, she wants to meet you. She invited you to dinner tonight. Is a lesbian lover or a school friend? Is Zara, my friend, on the basketball team, if that's okay with you? It's your mother, you know best. Did you tell your father? He knows already. He knew before we knew. But it makes no difference to him, just like it might not to your parents. You're probably right. We're girlfriends. I agree. So are you going to come to dinner? Zara wasn't keen on the idea. There's one problem. What? I'm a picky eater. I can't do dairy. Maybe a cookie made with butter. It's nothing specific. Just there are many things I can't eat. Not a religion or nothing. I'm not vegan. I have a non-forgiving stomach. Part of it is because I'm a fitness nut. Can you eat salad and vegetables? For sure. Main part of my diet. And fruits, seeds, sushi. But I don't want her making something special for me. Just let me eat very little and I can come. You're a nut. Zara was nervous about being a freak of nature among people who didn't know about the slightly off their world, parallel world that Zara lived in. Okay, when should I come? You can come now or any time before 7. Then any time before 7. Zara kissed Suzanna while she ordered an Uber driver. Zara, are you nervous? Yes, why? I've never done this before. Going to meet the parents of a friend and pretending that I don't have sexual thoughts about their daughter? I've been in other people's houses, usually with my parents. This is one of those all new things. What? Sorry? You've never been to a friend's house before? Crazy, I know. I spend a lot of time with my father training. We travel together as a family. I love it. It's selfish, really. My father is brilliant, and most people my age aren't. He likes training and teaching me, and I like training and learning. You are a wonderfully freakish family, Zara. My family is commonly referred to as common. It's just dinner with my parents. They might ask some dumb questions, parent kind of questions. They won't ask if we're having sex. They won't suspect you of seducing their only daughter into a life of sin. And if they do, we'll deal with it. Is that what I'm doing? I prefer if you think so. Suzanna, I really love your brain. I'll be there by 7. I'll follow your lead. You don't know where I live? I'm sure my father's driver does. It's Connolly. How many Connollys can there be in New York? Suzanna laughed. She had a hard time wondering why Zara got indecisive or even confused about the oddest things. She did the most things with the confidence of a master. I'll text it. Good idea. The cab, it turned out, was for Suzanna. Zara was nervous. All in a day she made a good friend and maybe a lover, and they were the same person, and she was already afraid of losing her. It was still daylight, so Central Park was not the place to feed, but at night might not be fresh meat she needed. Her head wasn't reacting properly to a paradigm shift in her life. She was trained to deal with surprises. Some surprises were more surprising than others. Miss Prescott. The same man that she had met that night. He seemed to be everywhere. Well, everywhere around Central Park. She knew he was the same as her. She would have known the first time she saw him if she hadn't been such a scatterbrain. She decided to sit down for a minute and talk to him. What got you troubled? I'm not sure. Just suddenly everything isn't how it was. You got boy situation. Girl. Oh, her what just left? She pretty. Zara looked at the man who, had she stopped to think about it, took the character of an uncle she had grown up knowing. You worried being you ain't so good for her being her. Who are you? King David. Zara waited to give him a chance to finish the joke. David be close to my name, where I'm from, and be king somewhere, sometime else. People say I'm King David, from Africa. It be true. True enough. I'm Sarah.